Well, Jbird had a busy weekend. He went to MegaCon in Orlando, which is right next to ShakaCon. You had an amazing time, and people were texting in like crazy saying that they were there. Saturday was the busiest day of the 4. It's amazing how many people go. We got like 20 texts of people that were there.
I did meet a lot of KVJ Nationers, and everyone I met was super nice. I know I said I'd met somebody that annoyed me that made me stop answering. Everyone I met, I'm not talking about you. Everyone was really, really, really awesome and cool.
Who are you talking about?
Some douche that none of y'all like him either, and I didn't realize they were going, and they wanted to be a part, and I didn't want to. It was going to ruin the trip.
Yeah.
Okay. So at that point, it was like, all right, let me just shut up.
It's a problem with open invitations.
It is, and you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what did not happen to Jbird over the weekend? Did he get into a pushing altercation with a heavyset guy dressed as the Joker? Did he buy a $1,500 Yoda statue? Did he witness an Uber driver crying when talking about monkeypox? Did he buy $35 worth of Taco Bell's Mexican pizza and then leave it on the roof of his Jeep? Or did he get a weird situation because strangers kept texting about a lost dog named Bandit? All those seem plausible. The one that I'm going to go on is least likely. I'm going to go with the Yoda statue, I think.
Why is that?
I mean,
That's
you do
so much money.
It is. That's the only thing, is that it is so much money. But I know Bird will lay down an investment if he's throwing some money into those Bigfoot costumes. They're not cheap. So yeah, I could be completely wrong on that.
It's a good guess.
It is. No, it's a fine guess, Kevin.
Okay, what do you think, Virginia?
I'm going to go Mexican pizza just to be different.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Uber driver one about the monkeypox.
No, I feel like that one definitely happened.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like that's
Something
legit.
tells me he attracts monkeypox stories.
Y'all twisted on this one.
All right, I'll go Yoda statue then. Jbird, what is the one thing that did not happen to you over the weekend?
Kevin's insides serve him right. Yes, I did not buy the Yoda statue.
Okay.
Everything else happened.
Wow.
And you're right. That's way too much
It's
money.
way too much.
Okay, let's go down the line here. So you got into a pushing altercation with a heavyset guy dressed as the Joker. What happened there?
There were booths of toys, comic books, and I was not the only dork looking for toys and stuff like that. And some of these sections got so crowded to the point where you were packed in there like a sardine. And I was looking at this sweet ass gremlin that was, and I'm trying to get the person's information that makes him to see how much it was.
Yeah.
And it was so packed in there. The one guy who's dressed as the Joker goes, "You got to keep it moving, bro." I go, "Sorry, man." I go, I'm stuck. There's literally nowhere for me to move right now. "You got to keep it moving, bro." And he's standing right there, very portly looking, and just pushed me out of the way, pushed through other people, and then took off. And I go, "Did you guys see that? I just got pushed by the Joker." We saw it. We saw it, man. And that gremlin was way too much money. The gremlin I was looking at, yeah. So he had pushed me. He pushed through the crowd and then walked off.
Dang.
Yeah.
There's got to be some unbelievable altercations that happen at these MegaCons.
I don't see how they couldn't. The area that I was in, it got to a point where I'm like, oh man, I hope someone doesn't fall over here. It was that packed in.
Wow.
Depending on where you were at. If it was a certain little booth area.
Okay. Dang. Okay. You had an Uber driver start to cry about monkeypox?
Well, there's more to the story. They start talking about coronavirus and how their loved one passed away from it.
Okay.
And they
Oh,
talk
boy.
about
Oh, boy.
they start going into how monkeypox is now in South Florida.
Monkeypox is the new COVID.
And they're as they're driving and they're ramping up, and I can hear, when someone's voice starts to crack. I'm like, we don't have to talk about, because I did not bring up COVID, by the way, and I did not bring up monkeypox. They went on their whole thing. And
They needed to talk.
they did, and it wasn't like it was a 5-minute ride. It was like 13 to 16 minutes. So I'm like, oh my gosh, is this almost over?
Oh, wow.
It's a lot of monkeypox.
There's a lot of monkeypox.
Wow.
A lot of tears.
Oh, boy.
They weren't full on crying. There was tears though, Virginia.
Oh, boy.
I'm not an epidemiologist. I just read stories, but the story that I read didn't give me massive alarm about monkeypox.
I think the person, the Uber driver, I think they were more tearing up about the COVID, telling the story, and then tying it in with monkeypox.
Okay,
Well, it is kind of like, okay, what now? We just got through COVID, and now everybody's talking about the monkeypox.
Yeah, and I think because of COVID, monkeypox is, and it's just, I mean, the name monkeypox, like what? I mean, it sounds crazy.
Have you seen the pictures of what monkeypox does to you?
I have. That doesn't look fun because, yeah, the rash and lesion part does not look fun if it gets that advanced. They say the virus causes fever, body aches, chills, and fatigue. They say that it is tough to transmit from one human to the next. In fact, it requires prolonged face-to-face contact, direct contact with lesion materials, or indirect contact with lesion materials through contaminated items like clothing. So if you got a buddy that's covered in lesions, don't wear their shirt.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, so stop doing that. If you're a person that's like, oh, yeah.
Ironically, it's also spread through tears. So you were crying about the monkeypox, and tears spread the monkeypox.
Does it?
So I think
I don't
what it
know
was
about that.
too, because if you go into an Uber now, you don't have to wear a mask anymore, and that's a
Right.
big conversation when
Sure.
you get in, and that does tend to go into a COVID talk.
Okay. Yeah, the one person that has it's in Broward County, and they're in isolation right now.
Oh,
And it
okay,
was
so
from
wait-
international travel.
All right, one person. All right.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so let me see. You also bought $35 worth of Taco Bell's Mexican pizza and left it on the roof of your Jeep.
I can't believe you thought that was the one that's unlikely.
I know, that
that
was-
one's so easy.
Yeah.
I went into the Taco Bell to get them. I was craving fountain soda for some reason.
Yeah.
And everyone's
yeah.
pictures on the Mexican pizza. They're not even good pictures, and they were making my mouth water.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, people had posted them all weekend. I had to get a taste, and I didn't get those Mexican pizzas are somewhere in Palm Beach Gardens.
Did you get to the White Castle and were you able to do the taste challenge?
I did, but I didn't do the video yet. I was
Okay.
going to put the video up later on today, but
great.
there is a challenge. It's a clear-cut winner.
Oh.
Between White Castle and Crystal.
Yes, clear-cut
Burger.
winner. Yep.
Okay, wow. All right, I can't
Yeah,
wait
it's
for
going to
that.
take me a little bit of time to edit because it was
Okay.
kind of a lot to it.
Okay. All right. They'll drop on our TikTok a little bit later on today. And you got any weird situation because strangers kept talking about a lost dog named Bandit?
Y'all, I got to change my phone number again.
Again?
Well, so I haven't changed. I changed it a week ago. I never changed it because it's a former hooker. It's a former prostitute. We figured it out. She's
Okay.
on that website. She's on a website.
Gladys?
Yes, because a KVJ Nationer reached out to me and goes, "Is this Jbird?" Did all the information. They figured out who it was on the website.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they did. I don't know. They did some kind of a
They went
back.
to the hooker website.
They
and
You have a
did.
hooker's
tracked you
burner
down?
phone?
Yeah, and I guess her dog got out over the weekend, and her neighbors were blowing me up, sending me pictures of this dog Bandit. They're calling me. They go, "We have Bandit right now. Where are you?" Then Bandit got out, and then I finally had to text them back and say, "Y'all, this isn't her. I'm glad Bandit's okay, but you have to let her know."
Oh,
that
wow.
this ain't her phone anymore. So I mean, I gotta change the phone number.
Yeah, okay. I have a feeling though you're not going to dodge weird though. A number change ain't going to do that.